Alrighty, Angeline, here we go with this weather forecast. And we've had 2 straight days of stellar weather conditions around West Michigan. Can we go 3 straight days? I don't think so in terms of what we've had Sunday and Monday with virtually no clouds around. Yeah, some very high cirrus types did drift by, but for all intents and purposes, no clouds. Sunday and Monday, we will have more clouds on Tuesday, but there will be some episodes of sun in there as well. I think the best sunshine actually materializes tomorrow afternoon into the evening. Grand Rapids Tower Cam, we've got light winds, and I mean very light. And even though the dew points aren't terribly high in the lower 60s, you could feel all the humidity that this evening has to offer, and it is a bit stuffy out there with temperatures in the mid 70s right now. We'll drop back into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees overnight tonight, projecting 70 at 7 a.m. and then 76 at noon. So we don't make any colossal jump here in these 5 hours to midday. That's because I'm anticipating a phase where there will be a lot of clouds around, and there could be a sprinkle or a shower trying to get dragged down as far as Grand Rapids. I think the odds are probably against that, but it is a possibility. It wouldn't be anything huge, I don't believe. Through the afternoon, clouds scouring out from northwest to southeast, revealing a lot of sunshine, and that's when the mercury bursts up to 86 degrees. Winds will be fairly light out of the southwest, around 5 to 10, maybe an episode of 15-mile-per-hour winds from time to time. Nothing too dramatic, though, in terms of air motion on Tuesday. More clouds around. Yes, we talked about that for tomorrow. Some sunshine will mix with clouds on Wednesday out ahead of this next system, which will be headed in here, I think, after 10, 11 o'clock, probably even in the overnight. It'll be the best shot for storms and heavy rainfall to be associated with this particular weather disturbance. Perhaps some gusty winds, not the prime time for severe weather overnight, but certainly the prospect on the table for gustier storms. So we'll track that, and then cooler temperatures to follow that weather system. And here you can see it, 86 and 87 tomorrow on Wednesday. Still in the low to mid 80s. I think we can get to on Thursday once that weather system with the heavy rain gets out of here. We get some sunshine in the afternoon, may get as high as 84, and then dropping down into the 70s. Yeah, it could spike on Saturday to 80, but the trend is down into the middle 70s, I think, early next week, and that may stick around through Tuesday and Wednesday of next week before later next week we do begin to rebound, I believe, back into the 80s. But keep in mind, August 1st starting on Sunday, so we are progressing through this summer. No major heat waves in sight, it doesn't appear, over the next couple of weeks. Temperatures right now running well in the 70s for the majority of us. Readings around the country pretty balmy, 80s and even some 90s out to the west. It never plows in here, though. The real heat staying out in the western and central United States, it does appear, for the foreseeable future. Winds, as talked about, very, very light right now. Dew points in the low to mid 60s, so it is getting a little bit more humid, though tomorrow is not to shake out extremely humid around here. Wednesday will start to pick up the pace, I think, with the humidity out ahead of this aforementioned system that'll bring some showers and storms. Now, there were some thunderstorms creeping closer to Oceana and Newaygo counties in the hours past, but running into some high pressure that we've got overhead. The high pressure situated centered down to our south over Indiana, but the northern extent of it really blocking anything from coming in. There is another wave of moisture over Minnesota that's going to try to slide in here overnight, but again, mainly to our north. May get a few showers to creep towards Big Rapids, perhaps a sprinkle into GR at some point mid to late morning tomorrow. The main factor is just added clouds on Tuesday before they go away in the afternoon. A lot of sunshine gets revealed thereafter. I took the satellite out towards Nevada, by the way, because that's where the energy is that's going to bring in this system later Wednesday night with some of these gustier storms. I do believe this is the HRRR model. Only goes out about 18 hours, but picks up on some of this activity into tomorrow morning. Again, the conveyor belt mainly to our north. We go to the European model now. This is a model that stretches it out further in time. Tomorrow afternoon, sunshine does return. Then we get into Wednesday. That's a dry day, but later at night, Ryan and Angeline, here comes this mesoscale convective system, a big blob of showers and storms that comes crashing in here with heavy rain, perhaps some gusty winds. Then it clears out of here, gets cooler. Again, cooler, a relative term. It's not going to be cool, but for the season, not too shabby. 70s into early next week.
All right, thank you, Anthony. With the eviction moratorium set